going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse. Today I'm here with Thomas from Believe in the Run. Today we're going to be looking at the full 2020 Saucony running shoe lineup. Now, we saw a lot of great shoes at TRE. We're going to go into our favorites. First on up, we've got the Saucony Ride 13. It's your daily trainer. It's your workhorse. It's going to be the shoe that does it all. What are your thoughts on the new Saucony Ride?
I mean, this is a great shoe to recommend to people because it really can work for most runners. Like anybody who's coming in, maybe they're starting running or maybe they're a seasoned runner. This is a shoe at a reasonable price point that does what you need it to do. It just runs.
If you like the Ride but want just a little bit more stability, you're going to want to check out the new Guide 13. It's got everything you like in the Ride, but it's got that medial posting for overpronators. Thomas, what are your thoughts?
I mean, if you need the medial posting and you find that your ankle's turning inwards, this is a nice option for you to get that lift back into your arch.
Yeah, both the Ride and Guide are going to be those workhorses, but when you're looking for something a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more luxurious, just has that premium underfoot experience, you're going to want to take a look at the new Triumph 18. Thomas, what are your thoughts?
I mean, this is where the cush is at. If you want a cushion shoe and you want something that's not going to beat up your legs, that you can do a bulk of your easy runs and some of your long runs in, this is a shoe that's like a staple. I mean, there's a reason it gets to 18. It's there for people. And what they've done with the cushioning and the upper in this model, I think they've done a really nice job with that new Power Run Plus midsole.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Triumph series. We saw a huge update in the 17. If you've been in previous versions and maybe it wasn't your cup of tea, I wouldn't count this shoe out. The new 18 is a very good step in the right direction. Highly recommend it. Now, that's when we're talking you want that highest level of cushioning, but when you want a high level of cushioning that's also fast, you're going to take a look at the KINVARA 11. Thomas, you've ran a lot in it. What are your thoughts?
It's one of my favorite shoes. It really can do it all. I mean, daily runs, tempo workouts, you can even race in it. It's a great shoe. So I would check that out, and at a price point of around $100, it's a value.
Yeah, there's no excuse not to try out the KINVARA, but if you want something maybe a little bit more responsive but has a similar stack height, a similar feel, you might want to try out the new Saucony Freedom 3. What are your thoughts?
Well, I wasn't a big fan of the previous Freedom models, I won't lie to you. It was a little heavy on the bottom and the upper was a little sloppy. I wasn't a fan of the ISO fit, wasn't a fan of just how much weight the Everrun carried on the bottom. For me, it kind of made my legs feel like, you know, a pendulum at the bottom. And so what they're doing with the new Power Run Plus, it lightens it up and they've dialed in the upper so that it's gonna fit better. And I think it's gonna be overall a better experience, and I'm hoping to become a convert.
I agree. I think it's gonna be a step in the right direction, but for me personally, when we're talking about peak performance, I am extremely excited for the new Endorphin series. Leading us off, we've got the pinnacle race day product, the Endorphin Pro. What are your thoughts?
It's pretty exciting. I mean, when we were at the show, this was the buzz. I mean, everybody wanted to see the shoe, everybody wanted to try it on. Fortunately enough, I did get to try it on. Got to take a few strides down through the convention center, and it's on a cement floor, so it's similar to road feel. The new Power Run PB with the plate has that pop, has a similar feel to the Vaporfly, probably the most like a Vaporfly I've ever run in of one of these plated shoes. So I think people are going to have an alternative coming from Saucony, coming up this year for racing. It just feels great. Popping, hopping, right through your stride, driving you towards the finish line. This is going to be a fast shoe.
A lot of pro athletes out there are saying, you know, their shoes can't compete with the Vaporfly, but take it from Jared Ward. He rocked it in New York City, had an amazing time, showed he could be right up there with the Vaporfly athletes. The Endorphin Pro is going to be a great choice for you if you're looking for a fast carbon-plated shoe in 2020. Now, taking it a step down, something a little more versatile, we've got the Endorphin Speed. What are your thoughts?
I mean, this is where the shoe companies are getting smart. You don't want to run in your race day for your tempo runs, wear out that nice cushioning. So what do? You create a shoe that has a similar geometry, a similar feel that you can use for your speed work and work for your workouts, and it'll just transition right into the race day shoe.
Yeah, and this Endorphin Speed has a little bit more stable of an upper. It's got a slightly different plate. It's a TPU instead of full carbon fiber, but it uses that same Power Run PB foam. So you're gonna get that same ultra responsive feel in a slightly more versatile package. Now, we've got one more shoe in the collection. We've got the Endorphin Shift. Do you know anything about that, Thomas?
This one's a little bit of a mystery for me. I mean, I know it's a daily trainer, I know it's for longer miles, but I'm not exactly sure where it fits into this lineup. Like, I guess it's not plated. It still, does it have the Power Run PB?
So it doesn't have the Power Run PB, but what you are gonna get from this shoe is a lot of the learnings that we saw in the Endorphin Speed, that smooth ride, that highly efficient ride. It's highly cushioned, it's inherently stable. I think if you're looking for a similar experience, but in a more daily training oriented package, the Endorphin Shift is gonna be a really good shoe for you.
So you're saying the Shift would be your daily runner.
That's right.
You'd have the Endorphin Speed for your tempos and workouts, and then you're gonna go up to the Elite for racing?
Yep, that's correct.
That works for me.
You've got a shoe for pretty much every run of your week. Now that was the Saucony Endorphin Collection. I personally am most excited for that, but Saucony's killing it in every silo. They've got a shoe for every runner.
Yeah, it's one of the most solid lineups of any company out there.
Yeah, if you're looking to get any of these shoes on your feet, they'll be available in 2020 at Running Warehouse.